Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I feel like it's been forever, too long. It's now 2022. It's been that long. Um, so figured I would update y'all and we'll start off this 2022 with hopefully being a little more consistent than last year. But I'm gonna fill you in on last year. I feel it feels weird saying last year. Also, my hair is so long right now. If you can't tell, it's been colored since my last video. We got some copper highlights in there, but you know, I figured I would catch y'all up with life since it's been 4 months since my last one. It's been wild. So first thing we're gonna do, I already got my drink. This is lemonade, Mio something. I'd be having wine, but I got real drunk the night before New Year's, and I was so hungover on New Year's Eve that it was not even funny. So my body's still kind of like, "You sure you want to do that, bitch?" But this time, we're going into 2022. We need to be calm, so we're gonna allow us a lavender incense. Let's go. We need calming vibes for 2022 because 2020, 2021. I look like I'm shaking, like I got Parkinson's. Um, it was a lot. It was a lot. Like we've had two new COVID variants. Um, we got soothing lavender. Oh, it smells like an old woman. I love it. You know me, love my old woman scents. Here we go. We're gonna let her waft over here, get some calmingness going on, and we're gonna chat and catch up. So I ended up school with making 2 A's in both of my classes. Go me for going back to school and making 2 A's. The semester starts back supposed to next Monday, I believe. I'm taking double the amount of hours as I was last time, and I already applied for graduation, so your boy will be graduating December this year. But yeah, so finished school, made A's. I signed up for next semester. I've got my intro to my thesis class. I have sign language, and I have another service learning class. And we're going to go a little more prepared into this semester. Like, I know what last semester entailed and, what all I needed to do. And, I was still a little, frazzled all over the place. So, something else made it frazzled and all over the place as well. I had a new change of jobs. I was recently working for Books a Million, and I had worked for them for roughly 6 years, almost, give or take some change, but 5 3/4 of a year of my life was spent there. So 6, something like that. Who knows? It's a blur at this point. But I quit that job. I'm now somewhere else. A whole lot less stressful. But it's been fine. I've learned a lot in the last 4 months. But yeah, it has been an interesting change of pace from books. Yes, I miss it. I miss books all the time. I mean, I'm still constantly in there buying books. I probably buy just as many, even though I'm not getting my discount anymore. So, thanks Books Million for still sucking my wallet dry. I don't know how y'all finished with y'all's 2021 reading list or 2021 reading challenge, however many books that you did. I ended up doing, it was right at 29, I think. My best book of 2021 was definitely TJ Klune's House in the Cerulean Sea. It was so good. I needed a sequel to that book immediately after finishing it, and it's not gonna happen, and it tore me apart. It ended so well, though. It ended so well that I pre-ordered a signed copy of his next book that come out, the Under the Whispering Door, and I haven't started it yet. 2022, I don't know if I'm gonna do a reading challenge or not. I thought about it, but with school being a little more hectic this coming up semester, I just don't know if I want to put that on myself as not, because my goal for last year was 45 books. and I hit just a little over halfway. I was kind of bummed, so I don't know if I'm going to set myself a reading challenge or not for this year. I may just read on the fly. I'm taking, like I said, 8 hours this time, 7 hours, something like that. So double the amount of hours that I had last time. So I'm not going to try to stress myself out trying to read and work and do school and everything else. So I'm like, if I have time to read and I open up a book and I finish it, then cool. But I have a bunch, and I have no idea on what I want to start with next. Like, I really want to read Under the Whispering Door because I heard it was just as good. But I bought the entire series of The Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I bought that entire series, so I kind of want to read that. But I also have like saw this book all over my Instagram and TikTok, I think. And I kind of want to read this. It is a 3 book series, I think, and but it's kind of short. It's not super long. I could probably like bust this out in like 2 days or something, maybe less. It's only like it's right at 300 pages, I think. So I could probably do this in a, like a day or so. But I just don't know what I want to go into. Like, um, I know YA is still popping. Like even this year, it's even getting bigger. Um, Oof, that smoke's coming through. Oof, smoke fell out with beauty. Eh? I'm just gonna choke to death. um, Christmas is fun. It was definitely a different Christmas than I was expecting. Like, I woke up Christmas morning like kind of sick. No COVID, thankfully. But like I've been having a lot of like intestinal problems. Like I've had gastritis flare ups here and there, and so like I think in like roughly like the next like month or so, I'm probably gonna end up having like to do like a scope or something to see if like there's something like seriously wrong. But like I've been having heartburn like crazy for like the last 3 months. Granted, I have been eating garbage, so I will say like once like holiday season hit, I ate nothing but trash. Like it was bad. So I'm gonna try to do a little better. I just had blood work done recently, and it turns out my cholesterol was really high. So I gotta get that shit under control. So 2022 needs to be the year of health, um, health, wealth, and happiness. I'm telling you. Um, I got boosted. I got my boosty, and waiting for that fourth one. Since we got Omicron now, we had Delta. I think in my last video. Who knows? But now we got Omicron. Like, I'm telling you, COVID is like Digimon. It just keeps digivolving, and I need it to stop. But yeah, it has been like we had a good Christmas. Like, I don't know if you're in Tennessee or not, but if you're not, we're having a snow day today. Like, we got 6 inches of snow where I live. Like, I would say close to 6 or 7 inches of snow. Um, it was a lot of snow, and like it's basically frozen over and slick as shit right now, or as my dad would say, slick as snot on a doorknob. Um, but it, we had a lot of snow, and we took the dog out earlier, and he got the zoomies whenever he's playing, and it was pretty cute. And then I was like, "Fuck this, I'm cold. I'm going back inside." But yeah, I'm not dreading. I'm dreading. I'm not dreading. I'm dreading tomorrow because it's gonna be probably just as slick, if not slicker, since it's well, it's not gonna tell me the temperature on my watch. I think it's like only 18 degrees or something like that. Let's see here. She's processing. 18 degrees. 18 degrees. It was 76 on Christmas and raining ish. Um, and now 18 degrees. We had a tornado like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's like, we had summer in December, and like right before Christmas, there was like a tornado. And now we are having a blizzard the beginning of the year. So Tennessee weather is coming in for us. But yeah, like, so I don't know, like if y'all have some good reading suggestions for 2022 or something you're really excited to read in 2022, let me know in the comments down below what it is, because I have 80 million books, and I need to just like put it on a carousel, like a spin the wheel thing, and it just tells me what to spin. Maybe that's what I should do. We should make one of those in a video. It's like a little spinning wheel that's got some books on it. And that's going to be what I read and how I read it. Um, but yeah, other than that though, like Thanksgiving was it was good. Christmas was good. Um, what else has happened in the last 4 months? My grandpa passed away like right before Thanksgiving. That was pretty rough. Um, but you know, his health was already really bad, and since my grandma passed away, he hadn't really been the same. And so, like, you know, I wasn't super surprised that it happened, but it was still kind of hard for the like for a couple weeks for me. Like, I know my dad took it really rough, but and like the rest of my family took it pretty hard. But I think I was emotionally prepared more than I was for my grandma. But that happened right before Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving was kind of like a bleh. Um, I've had a couple other family members pass away in the last like week or so as well, which was a lot. Um, but yeah, other than that though, like 2022, like I said, we got to get my health back on track. I got to lose some weight. My resting heart rate is too fucking high to be my age. I'm too fat, and we got to do something about it. Like, I'm gonna have to start going to the gym because we got a gym, free gym right down. I can walk to it, and I just gotta walk. I gotta do something. Like, we gotta thin up. Like my neck fat. Like, you see this? It looks like a turkey gizzard, or whatever those are. But yeah. Other than that, though, like, what are y'all excited for in 2022? Do you have any type of like resolutions? Like, I realized like I stopped making those things a long time ago because I was like, I ain't gonna listen to that. Y'all have any like fun resolutions? You do anything fun for 2022? You starting out with some travel? What you guys doing? Um, other than that, like I just have school and work planned for the most part. Um, I don't know. I bought a violin last year, and I really want to get some violin lessons. And I'm looking forward to maybe doing that this year. I really want to learn how to play my violin. It's I got an El Cheapo from Amazon just to practice and like get semi decent. And if I get good this year, who knows? Like I've heard violin's the hardest thing to learn how to play. Something else that I'm thinking about getting into this year is like acrylic painting. I've been watching a lot on um, TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, and like it's. I think I'm gonna be decent at it. Like I can do chalk no oil pastels pretty decently, and I used to be able to draw in high school like somewhat good, but I'm pretty good at like oil pastels and stuff like that, and like you know, so I'm gonna try to get into that, and like I'm gonna try to get into some of my hobbies that I was doing in the beginning of the year for last year because I feel like they were really fun hobbies, and my ADHD just kind of displaced it all, and it was like okay, time for a new one, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get back into doing some of my hobbies like my wood burning. We bought a cricket, so I might get crazy with the cricket. Um, what did y'all get for Christmas? Like that's something I got. I got a um, what is it called? It's a heat gun. That's what I got. I'm gonna try some interesting things with the cricket and the heat gun. Um, I got a lot of art supplies. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get into some art. I feel like I've really wanted to do some art here lately. We set up two fish tanks. I have another fish tank in my office now. It's currently empty because I'm about to redo it, but we have the bigger fish tank downstairs, and I'll have to show you guys the fish down there. We have like, I would say like 10 fish in there right now. We have we have a clown loach, three neon tetras, two danios, three bala sharks, a killifish, and my two guppies, and two Chinese algae eaters. So we have 14 fish in there right now. That's a 20-gallon long, and I don't think we're going to put anything else in it. And the guppies will come back up here to my room once I get my tank redone, because I'm thinking about doing a planted tank. But yeah, for Christmas we did some very fun witchy things. We made like salt ornaments that I kept out because I'm gonna hang them somewhere. I just don't know where I'm gonna hang them yet. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to hop on and say hey again because it's been too long. And I'm not going to try to set dates on whenever I'm going to upload or not. It's just going to be one of those things like whenever I can sit down and have the time and really do it. They'll probably be very like quick videos, probably nothing over 20 minutes. That way I don't have to really edit anything either, because like I said, I just want to be able to record it, throw it up, not have to worry about editing. And if it's long and rambly, it's long and rambly. Sorry. You got to deal with me. You should be used to that by now. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great New Year's, a good holidays. I hope you have something fun planned for this year, other than having to dwell on COVID craziness. But I'll let you guys get back to your evening. Have a good afternoon. Bye.